Welcome guys, it's a rainy early June day and we're getting to the tail season here of the rhubarb. You can see that the leaves are starting to get attacked a little bit by the bugs. So I want to harvest a little bit before it's too late. I should have gotten to this a little bit earlier, but it was either too rainy, too hot, or I was too busy. So better late than never, I suppose. So I'm going to just go in here. I always like to use a rounded tip knife just in case you fall, you won't accidentally stick yourself. This thing is it's a kitchen knife that's surprisingly sharp. So which ones do you select? I like to promote more vertical growth. So I try to get the ones on the sides a little bit more. And then the other piece to this is I try to find the stems that are not split or dried out. So like the older stems, as they get bigger, will start to have fissures in them. They'll break off on their own. So I'll find like a nice, healthy, younger stem that should be a little bit more tender. No blemishes. Doesn't have any animal bites in it. And then this shouldn't be too chewy. And so I just kind of snip off the leaf and I'll just pile up some of these, and then to cook them, I've done a video on this before, but what I do is I cut them maybe into 1-inch pieces and I simmer it in either apple cider or even sometimes some orange juice, and then add some sugar, and then you've got a pretty nice rhubarb sauce. But we'll harvest a few more because these are going to get wider and just kind of woody. So let's get a few more while we can. So I'll just go around and find the ones that seem kind of healthy. So do you see how this one's got a fissure down? I don't really want that. It's kind of dried out, but this one here looks pretty good. I'm going to take this one here. Rhubarb, if you haven't had it before, it's a very interesting flavor. It's tangy. It's unusual. It's hard to describe if you haven't had it, but it's got sort of a tanginess. You certainly need sugar if you want to be able to eat it.
You can make pies out of it too.
Yeah, it's frequently used mixed with strawberries. Rhubarb is often paired with strawberries and used for pies. I like to just make sauces from it and just kind of use it as either a dip or a glaze. I've canned rhubarb sauce before, but I found that when I do that, it turns brown over time. I've tried adding citric acid, lemon juice, so I think I'm going to make freezer rhubarb sauce, which should hold its color. I don't like to use up the freezer space, but I think I want quality rhubarb sauce. So we'll keep going, find a few more. This one looks pretty good. So I think that's good for now. We'll take these inside, we'll clean them up. I cut some a few weeks ago, put them in the fridge. I have to process them as well. Shame on me. So let's check back in a little bit.